We ended off last episode rolling an Infernal Mage task. We need to either get the Mystic Boots Dark or the Mystic Hat Dark, which are both dropped at a rate of 1 out of 512. Infernal Mages are located in the Slayer Tower, so we'll have to unlock the Mauritania region, and also they require 45 Slayer. We will complete the Priest Imperial quest in order to unlock Mauritania and level up our Slayer level. Let's start with the quest, so let's head over to Varrock and get that started. We're here at the quest start for Priest Imperial. Let's go ahead and get this going. So I've decided I don't think I'm going to do all of these time lapses anymore for the quests. Currently editing this video, and there's a couple quests that we have to do later in the video, and they just take up too much time. I'll throw them in occasionally just to add a nice little break in there, and I think it's always nice to just chill out with a little bit of some music in there. But going forward, I'm not gonna do every single quest like I've been doing so far, and especially once we get to the the Grandmaster quest and stuff like that, it's gonna just take way too much time on the video. I'm sure not as many people want to sit there and when you could just listen to music. I guess it is kind of background anyways, but yeah, I think I don't think I'm gonna do it for every single quest anymore. Maybe the shorter quests I'll keep them in, or chop them up a little bit just to throw in a little variation and variety compared to just the normal me talking for some of the content. But yeah, I think this might be one of the last episodes where I forget how many I included in this, but yeah, we'll leave them for now. But we'll wrap it up to the end of the quest anyway. So let's go ahead and get into the actual content where we unlock Mauritania. And there's Priest Apparel completed. We get 1 quest point, access to Mauritania, 1400 prayer XP, and the Wolfbane Dagger. Oh, I can't speak today. The Wolfbane Dagger. So that's great. We now have access to the Slayer Tower, which is where the Infernal Mages are. So let's go ahead and start working on our Slayer level and getting the Slayer points. I think there is a Slayer Master in Mauritania as well. Let me figure out if that's gonna be better or if the Vanica is gonna be better. All right, we're gonna go grab a task. We're gonna stick with the prayer. Prayer. We just got a prayer level 23 prayer, which is that much closer to getting some protection prayers. But we're gonna make our way over to Varrock and speak with Vanica, and we will grab a task from him. Which here at Vanica, let's go ahead and grab our first task, which is Pyre Fiends. I'll probably just knock out a couple of tasks, fill you guys in if anything interesting happens. I think I just got that in time to start recording, but I just got the collection boots for the Mystic Boots Light, so that's a nice little magic upgrade for me, +3 for attack and +3 for defense. So be wearing those from now on. I'd imagine that's a task. So let me go through and figure out where those are, and I will be back. All right, I found it. It is in the easy tier. It's actually right above the Mystic Boots Dark, or sorry, get a unique from Infernal Mages, which happens to fall into the category of the boots. But let's go ahead and click into this, and let's go ahead and mark it complete. That's fantastic. Another task off the list. Let me check what the not DPS, the drop rate for these are. 1 in 512. So nice. It saves us a little bit of a grind later. We're just working on a Cockatree Slayer task. We got 40 left. Went over to the Agility Pyramid, got up to 60, about 100k or so, just to buy some runes. I also decided to start raising kittens because I could trade them in for death runes in West Ardoyne, so I went fished just some raw karamwanji. I didn't see anything about not doing that in the rules, so I'm gonna just assume that it's okay. It's just to feed the cat. Uh, it's like 5 fishing XP, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. So raise these, and then every 3 hours, I want to say, um, I can go turn it in for some death runes. But yeah, have to feed it every couple minutes, 10 minutes or so. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to some Slayer. We're currently at 38, so a couple more levels to go, and before we could get to the Infernal Mages. 45, so almost there, kind of. Just got the pop-up that my cat is now fully grown. I realized that I need to start Plague City before actually trading the cats in to get death runes, so yeah, I'm just gonna bank him and use him later. And there's 45 Slayer. We can now kill Infernal Mages, so let's head over to Canifis, and we'll go to the Canifis. How the fuck do you spell it? Oh, good. I will scroll up there, and we'll head to the Slayer Tower. I believe we need some sort of nose plug, if I'm remembering correctly, which we can get off of the Slayer Master. But yeah, let's go. Let's get geared up, and we'll start getting a couple kills in. I believe it's dropped at a rate of 1 in 512. So if we go to here, tasks, so we could get the boots or the hat, and both are dropped at a rate of 1 in 512. So let's go get spooned. That's all I'm saying. Let's hope we don't go super dry. But we'll go get geared up, and then we'll make our way over to the tower. These are my 2 guys right here that I have been killing. If it's green, I can rapid fire. If it's the blue one, then I have to go back to this back square and do the long range, or else I'll get out. I've never had it actually where they're both in here, so we'll see if this works. But I think now I just gotta run back long range, and I think I should be good. I think can I try rapid? No, rapid he hits me. Yeah, so if I do long range, then we'll be good. Burn through a little bit of food, but not too much, just testing a bunch of different stuff. This guy, the red one, no good. He ends up coming basically all the way in here and can kill me back here. I had to like run around the wall and stuff, but yeah, we're out here. We let's see, we're only at 14 right now, 14 kills, so hopefully get decent amount of range levels, maybe some defense levels, and start leveling up a little bit. Maybe some prayer levels. Just small bones, so oops, that messed that up. But yeah, I'll keep you updated if anything interesting happens, but for now we're just gonna be working on some kills. There it is. We got the Mystic Boots Dark. We ended up killing 153 Infernal Mages, so not too bad. Only we got the Lava Battle Staff as well, and then the new boots, so not too bad of a grind. Couple levels there. Defense, we got up to now being able to wear rune armor, and level 54 range, so a couple levels here and there, as well as I think one or two prayer levels, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, that's a task complete. Let's go ahead and check that one off, and let's go ahead and generate a new task and see where we're going next. And back to the seas, get our next sea treasure. So we're gonna have to go work on the small salvage, because we ended up doing I think it was the fishy salvage and got the moldy block, but we skipped the small salvage, which let's double check what that is on here. So tasks, the rusty lock, I believe that, yeah, so that's at a rate of 1 in 3,000, And then the Sailor's Amulet is a 1 in 2,000. So yeah, let's get back out to the seas and start doing some salvaging. Maybe upgrade my boat if I can. I think I got a couple smithing levels in between. So yeah, let's go head over to my boat and see what's up. There is the collection log for the Sailor Amulet. It'll provide us a teleport to the Pandemonium. We just have to charge it with some law and water runes. But we ended up getting it after, I think, around 1,000 salvage searches or so. So it didn't take too long. Next time we do get another sea treasure, we're gonna have to come back to the small salvages and get the rusty locket. But for now, we can go into the task dashboard and complete that task. That's going to be the last task for the episode, though. So let's roll a new task, and we will see what we will be tackling next episode. Looks like the Penance Gloves. So that is Barbarian Assault minigame. So we'll head over there, see what requirements we need, and get working on that in the next episode. Hey, did I trick you? We're not actually going to the next episode. I am a noob at editing and recording, so I have no idea how much content I'm actually going to have. But we ended up having enough in order to get over or finish this episode off because we're only 10 minutes in. But yeah, here's me doing some Barbarian Assault. I'm currently acting as the collector. As the collector, you run around and grab these different colored eggs and then load them up into the cannon. And then in the cannon, you could shoot them at some of the mobs that are in there. This is then me coming over and doing the defender role. This one's definitely a little bit confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, mark some tiles, it's not too bad. So you end up having to drop some good food, some bad food, in order to attract some of the penance fighters. Is that what they're called? I think penance fighters, yeah, or runners, or different monsters over to these traps. And then once they're in the traps, they will end up dying. So yeah, we attract them over, stand right where we're standing right now, and then once we build up a couple of them, we move off, and they get absolutely obliterated by this trap, which you can rebuild with some logs. And yeah, so that's one of the 4 different roles is the defender, which is actually kind of fun. Once you kind of get the hang of it, it's not too bad in order to do that. But once we wrapped this roll up, we ended up going over and being the let's see, attacker. Yep. So this one pretty straightforward. You just have to use the correct arrow that you shoot out. Oh, another thing I forgot to say was the horn in your inventory. You have to call out what the appropriate call out is. So, let's just say I wasn't the attacker, I would have to call out if the attacker should use controlled, bullet, wind, defense, or I forget the other one, but those arrows in order to actually do damage to the monsters. And then finally, this is the healer role. So this one, you can run around poisoning different monsters with the different food varieties, and then you have the ability to heal up your teammates. So I think you get 4 heals per vial, or per sip of vial in your inventory. And then after that, you'll have to run over to the pool in the start of the room and fill it back up. Also a fun roll, kind of difficult in the later rounds, just if you end up having lower levels, because you may need to end up actually having 2 healers, because it's just a lot of running around. And then this is the final part. So you gather these yellow eggs, and then you have to load them into the cannon. After you dunk them in lava, put them in poison, do a whole bunch of different things. And this was my first time, so I was asking the teammates how to actually do it, which love this game because everyone's so friendly. But load it up, kill them, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and get our collection log right now. Just wrapped up our last BA run. We ended up with just about 300 points for both, or all the different roles except for the collector. We got a little bit more just because somebody left one of the games, and ended up having to start over, so we got 450 in there, but we do have enough to go ahead and get the penance gloves, which I believe I just click on it and accept. And there's the penance gloves, which we can't even, oh, we can wear them. It's 40 defense, which I recently got, so nice. That leaves us with 159 attack, 154 defend, 306 collector, and 171 healer. So I think that's enough for the boots if we end up rolling that next. But let's go ahead and complete that task, and we will get a new task and see where we're off to next. And it looks like we're getting one unique from Veil Totems, which I want to say that'll unlock Varlamore, which is fantastic. Let's see. So Ent Branch, Bowstring Spool, Fletching Knife, and the Green Man Mask. Alright, so I was looking at the requirements. Children of the Sun is required. We have to complete the Veil Totems mini quest. We need 20 fletching, which we already have. Got that from Wintertot, I believe. We'll probably end up getting this, the Ent Branch. It's only one out of 6.138, so we'll end up doing that. But for now, let's go ahead and head over to Varrock and get Children of the Sun completed. Here at the start for Children of the Sun, let's go ahead and get this quest completed. Just to further my point from earlier about quests, this is a good quest to actually do and throw some music on, just because it is a little bit shorter, so it doesn't take up too much time in the video. So, you know, get a little break from me talking and get a little, you know, chill music or some music just in there that we, you know, found. But you'll see later there is some longer quests that we have to do, so I ended up cutting those out. But yeah, let's get back into it. And that's Children of the Sun completed. Now we have access to Varlamore, so let's head over there and get the mini quest for the what is it, the Veil Totems? Yeah, Veil Totems mini quest. Let's go ahead and get that completed. So here's the mini quest for Veil Totems. Also another good thing to put music to, but I also like to do some voiceovers just explaining what's going on. And you know, this whole thing is new, so we're learning as we go. But yeah, so this is the Veil Totems fletching minigame. It's in Auburn Valley, just northwestern part of Varlamore. Took us a bit to get here because we don't actually have the Quetzal transportation system yet here, or the, what is it, the landing site, I think they're called. But yeah, pretty much you just go and you carve different objects and basically make a cool looking totem, like right here. And then these Ents come and sacrifice themselves or give you offerings in order to actually get some of these offerings, which you then can open up for the unique. So let's go ahead and open up our first pack. It's the mini quest complete. We got 100 of the Veil offerings. Let's see if we get lucky. We don't, but we did get some flax. So now we just need to do this mini game a few times, get some more offerings, and then we should be able to get this pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and build a couple of these. There's the collection log for the Ent Branch. We got up to 32 fletching. I think we got one level of wood cutting, just because we're already a pretty high level there, so that wasn't going to go up too fast. But yeah, let's go into the task dashboard and complete that task and see where we're going next. And another creature creation. All right, so back to the that tower of life, I think it's called. Wish we had a arty cloak, but we do not. So we're gonna make our way over there and get working on the next collection log, which is, let's figure out what that is. So we'll go for the green satchel, which is from the Unicow again. I remember we did that for the tea flask. Which we just have to, what is this one? Cowhide and unicorn horn. So we will start killing some of those and go for the green satchel. And there's the collection log, only 3 kills, pretty quick. Let's head out. I accidentally created a new one before, not realizing it would not take that long. So let's get out of here, get into the task dashboard. Go ahead and complete that. Go back and generate a new task. And we're up to 19% of the easy collection log completed, and we're going to get some graceful. So I was gonna do the Sears Village rooftop, however I realized that the Canifis rooftop agility course has a better rate for marks of grace. So Canifis is 19, but the Sears Village is only 12 marks of grace per hour. So we're going to go ahead and just start working on this. We completed the medium task for the first lap we just took, and we'll probably have to do this for 2 hours or so. So yeah, going to get working on this. Probably won't record too much of it because it's not the most eventful thing in the world, but yeah, we'll be back once we get 40 marks of grace so we could go buy our cape. Just got done at the Canifis agility rooftop. We got 1 level of agility, so we're at 63 now. Got 40 marks of grace, so that's just enough to buy the next collection log, which is the cape. Go ahead and throw that on. So we only have two more pieces to go, the top and the bottom. But let's go ahead and get into the task dashboard, and we will complete that, bringing us up to 20% of the easy task completed. And let's roll our next task. And 1 piece of lumberjack equipment. So I believe that is gonna be, we get that from, what are these called? The temple trekking. Yeah. So we get that from temple trekking. So we'll head over into Mauritania and start doing a couple of those, and hopefully getting the lumberjack outfit pretty quick. So I went over to start temple trekking. However, I realized I need a couple of quests in order to actually start completing a couple of these treks. So I do need the Aid of Myarchy quest to be completed, which has its own slew of requirements. So In Search of Myarchy, Nature Spirit, Priest Apparel, and the Restless Ghost quests. I do already have the Priest Apparel, and I think I have the Restless Ghost, or is that a free to play? No, I don't have that one yet, so we'll have to do that one as well. All pretty short quests. The only skill that I'll need to level up is crafting to level 25, so we're going to start working on that with some leather items. We'll start out with gloves up to 7, which I'll only need to create 1 leather glove, which won't be too bad, but pretty much just the cowhide. We'll get the needle, which I'll have to go get a needle, and then we could start doing some crafting. We'll get up to level 25, and then we'll start working on some quests. The Restless Ghost completed. The Nature Spirit completed. In Search of Myarchy quest completed. And In Aid of Myarchy completed. Now able to access the temple trekking, which we go into right here. So all temple trekking is we have to take the civilians up through Mauritania Swamp safely. We can take an easy way, hard way, or a medium way. I don't know why I went in that order, but I did, so we're gonna go with it. But yeah, you take them through. You can evade a lot of the stuff when you take the easy way, And then you also get a little reward, which is the blue note in my inventory, which you can exchange for different items, herbs, food, ores, and some other things, that flax maybe, I think. But yeah, so we bring them up to the northern part of Mauritania, and then we have to run all the way back through the swamp to get them again and take them north. I believe one of the diaries allows you to go both ways, but yeah, we don't have that, so we end up having to run all the way back and then start the trek again. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the actual spot where we get the collection log. This should be the event where I can get the actual lumberjack outfit. I think as long as I don't repair the bridge and just keep getting these undead lumberjacks, eventually I'll get one of the pieces. So let's keep doing this. There it is. We got the lumberjack top for the collection log. Let's go ahead and finish out our actual trek, which I think I just have to use the planks on the bridge, and then I can go ahead and cross the bridge, get across, and continue on the path. Once we get out, I can open up those reward tokens, which I think I'll end up using. I think it's herbs is the reward, so let me just double check when we get out. Only took 4 treks to actually get this. The annoying part was I had to run all the way back from up here down it back to Berg de Rot. Another one, okay. Alright, so there's that. We got 4 reward tokens. Let's let's use it on the herbs for all 4. See what we get. And alright, that's not too bad. So now we got the lumberjack outfit. We can go ahead into the task dashboard, complete that task, and generate a new task. And get a supply crate from Mahogany Homes. Alright, so and there is Daddy's Home mini quest complete. I get a Marlowe's crate. I think I got 1,000 GP because I already have the POH, so they give you the 1,000 instead. But if we open that, a couple bolts of cloth, oak planks, steel bars, and some planks. So let's go over to Falador, which I think I'm gonna just keep the tablet, and I'll just use the runes to get over. But we'll head over there, and we will grab a easy. It's an easy or a beginner or novice contract. I think novice contract is what I can do. I need 25 carpenter points in order to buy the supply crate, so we'll go ahead and do a couple of Mahogany Homes mini games, I guess is what it's called. Yeah, so let's head. What do I need? Water rooms. Yeah. Head over there and grab our first task. Doing a novice contract here, so this one is Noel in Ardy, East Ardy. Pretty much we just have to repair some items in her house, so this mirror, hat stand, and then we have to go on the other side of the building and fix all of that or replace it. So we will be doing all these contracts up until we get enough for the actual collection log. It's kind of nice too that once we're done with this, we get a cup of tea, and that cup of tea will restore our run energy. So we fortunately do not have to worry about run energy. But yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll be back once we get enough points to get the log. just did our last mahogany home contract. So we have 27 total points now. We can go ahead and go to the rewards here and purchase a how do I do that? Purchase a supply crate. Yep, there we go. And there's the collection log pop up. Let's go ahead and open up the crate, see what we get. We get some bolt the cloths. Alright, so go into the task dashboard, complete the task, and let's see where we're off to next. And a ecumenical key. God Wars dungeon. Alright, so a little bit more combat. Killing imps and hopping between two worlds for faster kills. Alright, let's see what they're dropped at. 1 and 60 or 1 and 40. I'm not too sure, but we'll head up there and start getting some kills in. There it is. Let's get out of here. That was awesome. That was only... Oops, sorry for blacking that out. That was only 9 kills. And we got that completed. I'm going to go ahead and turn that back on. There we go. Let's head back to Ferox? The Enclave? Ferox, I think it is. Enclave, and let's go bank our collection logs. So this is a key for the God Wars dungeon, so if we ever get a task over there, we won't have to get the kill count in order to access one of the God Wars bosses. I ended up having to go get a Zamorak robe from the spiritual mage in the Varrock Palace because I attempted to do it without it and just the Ceridome and Halo, and I got absolutely wrecked. But let's go in, and this is going to be our 50th. Oh, wait, no, we'll have one more collection log before we get 50, but let's complete that and get a new task. And mole claw and skin, so we're going to go over to the giant mole. Do I need both of those? I think I need both. Yeah, so I think, are they dropped at 100% on? So I just need 1 kill. Yeah, I just need 1 kill on it. So that will be interesting. I don't think I've ever done the giant mole, but let's go ahead and get some gear and give it a go. And that's giant mole completed. We got the 2 collection logs, so the mole skin and the mole claw, some big bones, a mithril plate body, and I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and get into the collection log complete that task, and let's generate a new task. And the Western Province's Easy Diary. All right, well, let's go ahead and we'll end off the episode right here. The diary tasks do tend to take a little bit longer, just based off on how diaries are, but we'll tackle that first thing next episode, and we'll call this episode 4. We'll end it off here. I do want to thank you all for watching, and hope everyone has a good day or night. Thanks again. Bye.